It's time for another flashback story, baby. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Black Axis, and here we are with another flashback story. This time, I'm coming at you with the Teacher from Hell, and in the background, we got some Smite gameplay playing. And I don't mean to brag, but I kinda wrecked shit right here. Like, I ended up only dying like twice, and one of the deaths is 'cause I wanted to die, to be honest. So it's like I basically really fucked shit up. You could tell I fucked shit up because I got the fast blood. But it's enough about the gameplay. We're here about for a story, alright? So let's go and flashback the time. We're gonna rewatch it. Flashback the time. We're gonna rewind the clock to 2000 and what year was that? 2013. All right. This is my junior year of high school. This is junior year. Yes, cause I finished high school too. Yeah. I'm slow. I'm slow, guys. Don't worry about me. All right, look. We're gonna flash back to my junior year of high school, okay? And I had this teacher, man. She was the teacher from hell. I am telling you this shit, bro. Okay, look. She was the chemistry teacher, and in my high school, there was only three different chemistry teachers. You had the one that I had, the one who, I mean, she took the same material, but she also taught the honors chem class. And then you had this teacher that you wanted to get to because he didn't care what you do. Like, he was a teacher that like he wouldn't teach you shit, but you want to get in that class. That's just the easy ass grade, you feel me? So that's what, everybody ended up wanting to get that class. I did. I got the words like this bitch like. Okay, okay. Like she's the type of teacher that if you don't do it her way, like you get it wrong. Like your boy, he got everything. Like he did everything right on this one quiz, except I did not show my work the way she wanted me to show my work. I showed it the way it was actually a math type of quiz. Like we was converting what was it, mass into moles or something with that. Like I forgot. I don't really care anything about that class. I don't remember anything about that class. I'm just glad I got through it. But we was doing some kind of conversion shit, and the way that she taught us was just really redundant and pointless. Like he was just doing too many extra steps. So I went to my math teacher. And I kept talking about having problems with it, and he helped me out and do it in a way that was easier, and I was still getting the right answer every single time. But because this was not her way, she gave me a 50% on that actual quiz. And yo, we just hated her. Like she would always like do that. Like she would just be like the most bitchiest person. And so one day we decided, all right, you know what? We're just gonna have some fun. Like, you know, she's never gonna know about this. We're just gonna have some fun. So my boy, right? He took a picture. He took a picture of her while she was teaching. Like he got out like some Mission Impossible shit. Like I probably like the Mission Impossible thing like during this part. But he like got up. This like Mission Impossible shit. Took a picture of like her legs down so you can see like her shoes. Cause like this bitch has some Ichigo Sori for shoes. Like this bitch has some Shinigami 11s on. And he put that shit on Facebook, and we was just able to start roasting her. Like that was like I tell you, that was the greatest shit ever right there. Like if you was not a part of that roast, a part of that little Facebook group at that moment, yo, you was missing out in real life. I'm sorry for you, bro. And yo, for like a couple weeks, that was just us. Alright, we knew what that was. Like it was for the students. We could vent, and it was really good because it allowed us to truly just to vent about how we felt, so that we couldn't really do in class or in school. So we took it upon ourselves to do it, and our grades actually for the class grades were actually improving. Then she found out somebody snitched, and like we don't know who it was, but if you were actually watching this, like if you're the person that snitched, you're actually watching this, you's a hoe, bro. You's a whole over that shit, right? All right. So this person he snitches, and she finds out, and everybody that commented, except for me, because I deleted my shit. The second I heard that she was going to find out, because I had a tip. I had a tip that was like, yo, fam, I feel like Miss Lusher gonna find that shit out, because you already know there be some kiss asses and shit. So I was like, true, true. I feel like fuck it. I'm not taking that shit out. No one knows who that bitch is. But like, oh shit, I lost my train of thought too. Fuck it. I'm not doing another thing. I'm more doing this. All right. So they was like, all right, they gonna find out. So I was just like, you know what? Yeah, true, true. I'm just gonna get rid of my comments. So I deleted my comment for any or my comments before anyone else, could have saw like before she could have saw it. So that was dope, right? So everyone who still had a comment on there, they got called down to the office, and she was just waiting for them. Like they knew what was going down, because she was just waiting for them, like really, really waiting. And my boy who actually took the picture, like she said that it was harassment charges, or that was harassment, and he was trying to charge her for harassment because she took a picture. It was, and she didn't say just harassment. She said it was sexual harassment because you could see because she had such a fat ass because she was fat as shit. You could see her ass a little, but it's not like you wasn't looking because you didn't want to. That shit was out. You did not want to. Okay. So that wasn't even like the whole point of it. Like obviously she missed the whole point. It begs me the question that she even really see the post to begin with, because obviously that's what she's worried about, that she really didn't see anything else. Cause they was getting her, bro. But whatever. That's what she ended up saying. And my boy, he ended up getting suspended for it. All right, I'm like, all right, whatever. That's life, that happens, right? And she ended up getting the most pissiest attitude. And like, she comes to class. It's like, well, I'm sorry that I gotta do all this to get y'all to do your work. It's like I gotta hold a gun to y'all head. And I'm like, and the second she saw it that said that, we each start like slightly pulling out our phones so we can get the record, like so we can record this shit. Cause like, we was trying, we hated her so much that we was trying to get her fired. And the second she said this, it's like, y'all done fucked up now, huh? You know you done fucked up, right? That's exactly. It was like the whitest kid you know. Now you fucked up. It was like that shit at that moment. We was just wait. We was waiting to get out of class. We could all go to the office with our phones and to get this bitch off. Turns out she's part of the teacher's union. She can't really get fired or something like that. That's really fucked up, by the way. Like if you're threatening your kid to put a gun to your kid's head. No, you can't. You can't do that shit, bro. That's fucked up. That's what's wrong with America, bro. that's just a problem, bro. So look, she's over here saying all that dumb shit, right? And we trying to get her fired. And meanwhile, my boy get back, right? He gets back in he gets back in the school. So, all right, everything's alright. Everything's cool. We just dealing with it, right? And then I start like we just doing our work for a couple months. Just like fuck it, we just gotta live through it. We hate her still. That's never gonna change. We just gotta live through it. And we get to this chapter, like this hard ass chapter, like, and like everybody's grades is going down. And I'm just like, yo, this just don't make no sense. Like, why is this shit so hard? Like, I don't understand. I personally don't understand. Like, and I'm talking to my one boy. He's in honors. He's in honors chemistry, right? So I'm talking to him. I was like, yo, this is just, I don't understand. You get this, you're in honors. He's like, nigga, that's my packet. I'm like, what you mean that's your packet? And he still got the exact same sheet of paper. I'm just looking at like, what? What? So I'm just thinking, okay, you know what? Maybe the course does overlap and means whatever. It happens. It can happen, right? So I'm looking, right. I'm ended up going to the I stole that shit. Damn, rip that. But what am I saying? What am I saying? Oh yeah, okay. Look, so I go to my other friend. He's in Johnson's class. He's in the night, the teacher that everybody wants. Right? He's in his. So I go there, right, and we just talking or whatever, right? So that's cool.
Never could have made it without you.
He saved lives at that moment. He was the real MVP. Alright, back to the story. Alright, so I talk to my boy in Johnson, right? And I asked him like, okay, so wait, we doing honors work too? Like, where? He was like, what we doing? That's honors. I showed him the packet. He never seen it before. I'm like, what? So I'm just thinking like, okay, you know what? It's Johnson's class. That's just the party class, bitch. You can do whatever the fuck you want in his class. He's not gonna give you work like that. So like I said, the other teacher that also taught honors, she also taught a regular chem class. So I knew somebody that was in that chem class too. I'm just like, I figured, okay, well, since I know she's gonna get assigned work because she's sent to her honors kids, she's gonna assign it to the regular kids, whatever. So I asked her about it, and like she has no idea what I'm talking about still. And so I go back. And I'm putting two and two together like this bitch gave us honors work so we would lose our grade. She really hates us. Like, she does not like students. Why the fuck is she teaching? And like, it's to that point that's like, okay, well, you know what? There's nothing we could do about it, right? Right? So we just like, all right, well, fuck, we just gonna just deal with it. Cause like at this point we tried to get her fired and we got it so close to her, but like she can't be fired. So it was like, all right, well, fuck it. That's the way life is. That's the way life is going to be for that moment on. All right. But it's the fact that this bitch really like that's her comeback was to fuck with our grades, like to make sure that we could achieve well in her class. That's some petty shit right there. That's really some petty shit. Like that's some Russian shit. we we ended up started making a nickname for that bitch. You can't stop, cause like no matter what we tried, we could not stop her. So we would say you just can't stop the rush. Like okay, that's we were really like start dogging that bitch. Cause like I said, we hated her for real. All honestly, we really hated her. Straight dicking us. Yeah, he got me. I think he got me. Shit, what was I saying? Alright, look. Yo, I lost my train of thought. Oh wait. Another story. I had another story about this bitch. I forgot the one I said with the other one, but like I had another story about this bitch, right? We had this. That was this thing. Like I think this was actually last year. This is like the beginning. No, it was this year. The beginning of 2015. It was this year, right? I was this. That was this post about a teacher that had sex with one of her male students. And we know this is wrong. That's you can't do that. That's not what you're going to school for. That's not what the teacher should be even attempting to do right now. Like it's wrong. And it should not happen. But as the saying goes, you know, like boys will be boys. And that student, he came out and said that he enjoyed it, and that he doesn't think that it should be considered as rape because he wanted to have sex with that teacher. And had he been 18 or not in school, then that wouldn't be rape, because you wanted to. But bruh, she's like 6 years old to you. That's a statutory charge right there, waiting, bro. Like you can't beat that one. Okay, that's something you can't beat. But at that point, it's like, all right, well, I made a post on Facebook. I shared that story, and I shared it from another student, mind you. And then I shared it, and I said, we know who we would choose. I didn't say any names. I just said we know who we would choose. Because let's face it, almost every guy in high school, there was always that one hot ass teacher, bro. Like I remember, also this is in my sophomore year, but I said I can't say this thing. I really can't say this thing because she's married now, so I don't want to do that. But in my sophomore year, I had her in history, and I was just like, I talked to my boy Tyler. Well, I have a lot of friends named Tyler, but I talked to my boy Tyler, right? And I was like, yo, in a couple years I'll be 18. we go, I'ma pop off. I'm telling you. So I was just fucking around with that shit, right? And my boy Tyler, he took that shit to heart. He thought I was dead ass serious, like. He didn't comment on that. He just messaged me and was like, "Yo, you 18 now, so what you about to do?" when I made that post, like this is going back to the actual post, right? And that has nothing to do with the actual story. I just thought it'd be funny to share. But this dude, other dude named Tyler, like I said, I know a lot of Tyler. He commented on that. He's also a dude that got suspended for for posting the shit. He got me 11s. But this dude, other dude named Tyler, like I said, he was there. He posted on there. I would choose the rush. and we know he was being sarcastic and joking, right? And we was thinking, okay, well, you know what? They can't really hurt us. I mean, she can't hurt us. We not hurt us no more. Like, what's she gonna do about that? All I just posted was shaking my head. And then someone else. This is what made me think of the video, because I was doing the Life is Strange shit with the video that you can't see because the audio's not there. I was warned. That's what her friend or whatever. And he was doing a chemistry thing, and it called for either potassium or sodium chloride. And the second I saw potassium, I thought, K is for potassium. And then, so look, my boy Kyle, right? Kyle, he in the what's it, Navy now? Yeah, he in the Navy now. So my boy Kyle, right? He comments on that what we all know who you'll choose the teacher there. And he says, "You damn right the rush. K is for potassium." And he will put an emphasis on the ASS to say that she got a fatty, like she got a nice ass. That was the emphasis that was put on there. And at that, like, we was just dying laughing over that, right? And we all thought it was funny until like a week later. Well, I get called down to the office. Like, I'm just mildly just doing my work. I just get called down to the office. I'm like, and then my teacher's like, "So what you do this time?" I'm like, I get called down to the office that much, Steve, my nigga? But it's whatever, like, he's probably just joking around with me, so fuck it. So I leave out, right? I'm going down to the office, and I see Kyle and Tyler already there. I'm just like, shit. Yo, I'm going to that Facebook post like, yo, what did I say? And like, all I commented was that SME, like, shaking my head. So, like, I can't What am I be in trouble for? I didn't say nobody's name. And like I go to the office, right? This nigga tried to hand me a couple of detentions because I shared the post. It was like I was the outlet for them to comment. It is like at that time I was like, you know what? I'll just delete it. Like fuck it, I'll just delete it. I mean, what else is there, right? So I was just like, all right, whatever. Yeah, that's bullshit, kind of speaking. But what am I going to do? But he was really trying to have me the attention over that shit because like I was the outlet to that, and I was like, yo, sir, I can't stop what someone else says. Like they said it because they wanted to say it. They thought they were being funny, and that's why they said it. I can't stop someone else from saying it because if they really want to say it, that's what they're gonna say. They said it anyway. That's them, okay? That's how they want to live their lives, and I was like, oh, you know what? I got out of it. They were so lucky, but I got out of it. So I mean, it was whatever. Cause I got out of it because I deleted it. And I was cooperative, is what he said. So I got out of it. Which is, you should just be if you're in a position where something has authority over you, like a person, what if you talk, you be cooperative. You don't have nothing up. Like, what the fuck you want to do? You can't do shit. You gotta live. You gotta live with it. Yeah, it's bullshit that you gotta do with it. Even though you know that you're right and wrong, but you can't do shit right now. Like, you have to wait until the opportunity arises for you to actually be able to do something. And at that opportunity, I was not able to do anything. No matter what I did, I was gonna be in the wrong in his eyes, so I had to chill. So fair enough, right? So I did, and I got out of it. My boys, they did, and they argued with it. They did get out of it. Okay, so I was like, whatever. But as I was walking out the office, do you know who I saw with the smuggest grin on her face? The fucking Rush. That just proved to me that after a year, actually, it wasn't 2 years, it was actually a year, you can't stop the fucking Rush, man. Can't stop that bitch. But in all seriousness, she did teach me a valuable lesson in the year that I had her for chemistry and in the year that, all the shit followed. I learned one valuable thing. Sometimes life is going to give you some people just so you learn how to not choke a bitch.